check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. More of those fly boys. Where are the fly girls? If you get that reference, I know how old you are.
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the TFC Toys AV-88 Harrier 2. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. You got a nice piece of artwork there of Harrier 2, all like, no! Stop! Pointing in the distance, heroically. Yes, he's part of Uranus. We haven't said Uranus in a long time. Uranus. Anyway, same piece of artwork there on the side, on the back. He does this, he does that, he does the other. You know the drill, people. You know the drill. And you got a little schematic-looking thing there on the side, little schematic thing there on the top, schematic thing there on the bottom. Warning! And all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it for the box. And of course, inside the box, you get your instructions, all that good stuff. You get your collector's card, which is pretty useless as far as I'm concerned, but there are the tech specs, if you want to see them. And again, that same piece of artwork. And you get a little poster with that same piece of artwork. So it's cool if you want to adorn your wall with these characters. Pretty cool. So you got all that. Now, before I go on with the review, I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Darth Devious. He just hit 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome, man. That's a milestone. Congrats. I would highly suggest that if you haven't checked out Darth Devious, check him out. He's good, people. He's a good guy, and he does really good reviews. So, by all means, please check out his channel. I'll put a link to it down below in the description. So, congrats, Darth Devious, on 1,000 subscribers. You rock, man! You rock. Congrats, buddy. But, okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's get on with the toys, with the plastic. So here is Harrier 2, which is TFC's version of not Slingshot, the aerial bot Slingshot. So this is the 4th member of the Uranus team, or Not Superion team. And, I have to say, I really like this jet mode. This, I think, out of the 4 that I have right now, I have the last member. I'm going to review him next. I haven't messed with him yet, but so far out of the 4 that I've actually messed with, I like him the most. This jet is like, this is the best jet design out of all 4 of them, because the other 4 all have their fiddly parts, and on this guy, nothing's fiddly. I mean, this guy just comes together really well, really solidly, and I didn't have to fiddle with anything, and it's just a very nice, solid design, and I really like it. And it just looks good. It's a nice, nice-looking jet. Really, really dig it. So getting close here, so you can see those details. Nicely done. Nice paint apps here. I mean, it's sparse on the paint apps, but I will get the repro label set for it when it comes out. But, yeah, on the back, tail fin there, S5 HOTS. Get it? S-shot, Slingshot. Get it? It's clever. It's clever. And of course the underside is pretty much all just exposed robot. He does have visible head syndrome. It's right there, but you know, you can turn it around so he's not just facing you and creeping you out. So you have that. But yeah, very nice design. And of course it does have the opening cockpit there, which is a nice touch. But yeah, very, very nicely done. Like I said, this is my favorite jet mode out of all of them. I really, really dig this. He does have the landing gears. You can flip up this gear here. And these gears, just because the wings are so high up, these gears are obviously on very long armatures here. And when you flip them up, they actually have their own little little compartment here that they fall right into. So they don't move around. And you know, and you can rotate them, and you can pop them off if you don't want them on there. But it's nice that they actually have their own little crevice there that they can just fold up right into. So there's no guesswork as to are they straight or are they not. No, boom, they're right there. So that's a neat little touch as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, for comparison, let's bring out his brother-in-arms. Get it? Brother-in-arms, because they both turn into arms. Get it? That was horrible, I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, here he is with his aerial buddy Fireflight here. And here he is with Air Raid. Let's see if we can get a group shot here. I don't know if we can get a group shot because these guys are going to take up a lot of space. There he is with Silverbolt, who's obviously the biggest of them all. Obviously, as you can see. And I will highly recommend, if you're going in on these guys, buy the Repro Label sets, because I have the Repro Label sets for all of these guys so far, and they really go a long way in really sprucing up these figures. You know, I got the Repro Label sets for all of them so far, and can't wait to get the sets for the last two. So, you know, yeah, if you're going in on these guys, definitely buy the Repro Label sets. They make a world of difference. Very nice sets, especially for this guy, for Blackbird, for Silverbolt. This set really makes it pop. I really like what they did. So yeah, Repro Labels, get on with the last two. Let's go. But yeah, like I said, very nicely done. Oh, one more comparison here. Here he is with little G1 Slingshot. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to teach you how to fly someday, son. Yes, I am. But yes, we have that. And of course, he does come with accessories. He does have these missiles right here, which are just, you know, pretty simple, basic missiles right there, just red with the silver tip. They just plug right in. They can plug in here if you want. You can, you know, remove this, have them plugged in that part of the wing. Totally up to you. I usually keep it plugged in like that. So you got your two missiles, and you also get the other hand of Uranos. And as you can see, it's a hand. It's a hand. And again, same jointage. You know, you do got your the wrist swivel here, which is very stiff on mine. And the thumb is on a ball joint. You get a joint right here on the thumb. You get two joints at each finger. You got a joint right here and a joint right here. So you get all that good movement there. You can get a good karate chop pose going. You know, you can do all that good stuff. All of it. All of it. The only limit is your imagination. But yeah, very cool jet mode. Me likes. Me likes. So let's get on to the combined mode. So you just want to flip up. Landing gears here. I'll take these off for now. Hopefully I remember how to do this. Where are we going here? What are we doing? Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to untab the wings. You'll see they just tab in right there with these tabs. So I'll pop those out like that. You want to take the nose cone, take that, bring it up. Take the tail fin, take that up. And just like on Fireflight, you just want to fold this up on this armature here. And you're also going to bring up this center section right here, which sits in there quite securely. There we go. You want to take that and shift that up on that double hinge there. And then use this double hinge and just bring the two halves together. And these two tabs will tab in right back there. Oop. Just like that. And one thing I will mention is that, you know, these two guys basically transform the same way. This guy feels a lot better. Like this guy, everything tabs in a lot more solidly, more so than this guy. This guy kind of has his issues. This guy, it seems like they fixed everything that was wrong with this guy. But I like it. That's why I really like this figure, because it seems like they just made this one so much more solid. But once we're there, we're going to take these pieces right here. Just going to fold those up. Like that. Take that. Fold that up. like so. Going to extend the legs, and it's usually easier if you split them first. Grab it, pull it, and again, way tighter. Really tight. Come on. There we go. There we go. And once you have that, of course, you'll just take the hand, plug it in here. Oop. If it wants to, I don't think it wants to. Why won't you go in? Why won't you let me love you? I think the peg's just too far in. Hold on. Let me loosen this up a bit. Greatest of ease, people. Greatest of ease. Greatest of ease. That's what it's all about. The greatest of ease. There we go. There we go. Close that up. Like that. So now you got your hand. And again, you can take these wings and basically fold them up in a way that they're kind of out of the way. Just fold them up. See if I can get this under. There we go. Just kind of fold it up like that. Just sort of rotate it. That way you basically have your elbow joint right there. And again, solid, nice clickety-clackety joint. And then you come over here, flip this panel down. Just want to lift the head up, bring down the connector port. Which again, heavy ratchet. Bring that back down. And the head, basically, if you leave the head like this, you're going to see it peeking out this way. The best thing to do is just kind of rotate it. So it's kind of facing a shoulder pad, so it's not just blatantly obvious. That's a hand there. And once you do that, you basically have your Uranus arm. So there you have that. Again, it's an arm. It's an arm. Karate chop. There you go. So there you go. There's your combined mode arm. And of course, you can bring these up if you want. These landing gears do kind of get in the way. So if you want to just take them and just pop them off all together, that might actually be better. But because if you leave the wings this way, they're a little more obtrusive. So it just seems like this is probably the best thing you can do. Just kind of have it folded up like that. It just seems to be the best way for it to work. So there you have your arm. And of course, you got that same nice stiff shoulder joint. You got a bicep swivel, which again, this ratchet joint seems a lot better than on this guy. Then you got your elbow joints and whatnot. You kind of have a double elbow joint here, if you want to leave that fully extended. Then again, same articulation I just mentioned in the hand. So there you have your arm mode for Uranus. So now that we have that, we'll get on to robot mode. So we'll just split this, take this hand out, and we'll get on with it. We'll just get on with it. So once you have them here, I'm going to rotate this whole section forward like that. Take the foot, bring it down, rotate it. Take the foot, bring it down, rotate it. Now I'm trying to remember how I had these wings before. I didn't have them like this. I had them in a totally different configuration. I had them like this, right? No. How did I have these before? How did I have these? I think I had them like that. Yeah, I had them going like that. That's what I did. That's what I did. Whoa! And these were made to pop off, so if it does, it's okay. It's okay. I won't judge you, but the internet will. That's all I'm gonna say. So there you go. You got your legs done right there. I'm gonna take the arms. Whoa! Whoa! Let me raise the camera while he's doing his tumbling exercises. Get up there, camera. All right. Just gonna bring the arm up, flip out the hand, bring the whole shoulder down. Second verse, same as the first. Just bring that up, bring the fist out, bring the whole shoulder down, lift that up, take this connector port and push it back up like that. Bring the head down, Bring up this piece right there. Bring the head forward. And there you have Harrier 2, aka Slingshot, in his robot mode. And he is a very cool figure. He's very cool. I like him. Not crazy about the head sculpt, only because I don't get these silver bits under his eyes. I really don't get that. I don't know. That kind of bugs me. But other than that, it's a very nice mold. Very well done. Definitely in that TFC Toys style. This is what they do. They found their niche. He has the kind of half jet backpack there, just like an aerial bot should. And he does come with screw covers, like these two. These pieces right here are screw covers. They come in a little plastic baggie. You just take them and plug them in. And there are even two that go in his back right there, just to cover up those screw holes, which is a nice touch. So, you got that. Now when you get him, you'll notice that he doesn't really stand. And I spent a lot of time trying to get him to stand. I'm like, why won't this thing stand? He should Fireflight stands just fine. Why can't he stand? He just tips backwards. And then I noticed that this piece right here, as you can see, is cut at an angle. So he's actually meant to stand in a wide-legged stance. And once you get him in that wide-legged stance, this little back piece right here actually now touches the ground, and he'll stand just fine, in theory. Now he's going to make a liar out of me. How dare you? Well, he was before. But basically, they did make it so he has to stand in that A stance. Although now he's totally making a liar on me. When I had him on the shelf, he was standing just fine. But when I put him on the table, now he wants to make me a liar. You know what? He stands. Trust me, he does. He really does. I'm not lying. He stands. He stands so much better this way. Really. Yeah. Hey! Yay! I have the hardest job in the world, people. I have to make my toys stand up on their own. God, why does life have to be so hard? Anyway, still, cool figure. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You do get the rotation here at the shoulder. You do get that up and down movement here on this joint as well as this joint. You do get your bicep swivel. You get your elbow joint. You just get this inward movement here on the wrist. You do get nice clickety-clackety waist joint, forward on the hips, back on the hips, although stuff does kind of get in the way, but the legs can go back, they can go out. You get your thigh swivel, you get your knee joint with about 90 degrees of movement, and the feet here are on a ball joint as well as a hinge, so you got that going on. And of course you can take the missiles, and again, you can hold them as handheld weapons, or you could plug them into his forearms, or you can just plug them right here for storage. But I like to plug them onto his forearms, because I think they just look best that way. Just plug that in. So there you go. See if he makes a liar out of me. Hey! Yay! Now for comparison, let's bring in his aerial bot buddies here. See if we can get a group shot, which could be easier said than done. But we're going to try it. There we go. As you can see, the four members right there all standing together, and they look good together. They look nice. It's a nice set of figures. And again, repro labels. Go in on the repro labels set for these guys. Seriously, do it. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. I love it. I love it. get the Repro Label set. ReproLabels.com. Do it. Very nice what they do for these figures. They just really just give them that extra punch. So, yeah. But as far as Harrier 2 goes, he's another aerial bot, and if you're going in on these guys, then you need to get him. Oh, one thing I forgot to show off is he does have the nipple panels there that fold out. Got some molded in stuff going on there. I don't know if they're missile pods. They don't look like missile pods, but there's something in there. So, if I show that off, but yeah, he's a cool figure. Like I said, Jet Mode is my favorite. I think, like I said, I think he is the most solid of all four of them. Like, there's nothing on him that's really fiddly, except for, you know, these bits back here with the wings and whatnot. But the wings are fiddly on pretty much all of them. But overall, though, I think this guy is so far the most solid. And coming up next, I will review this guy right here, the final member, and then we'll get to Uranos. But yeah. This guy's cool. I like him. I like him very much. And I think that's it. So, don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the TFC Toys AV-88 Harrier 2, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud, palm in your face. So cute. Slingshot, your teammates have informed me that you are exhibiting behavior unbecoming of an aerial bot. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Yeah, I do. Talk to the hand. What? Talk to the hand. What does that even mean? The hand. Talk to it. Talk to the hand. Hello, hand. What are you doing? What? You said to talk to your hand. My Primus. He's afraid of heights. He talks to hands. This is our leader, ladies and gentlemen. This is our leader.